we go.
Hi!
Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, the energy is amazing already. I'm so excited.
Thanks for
Please,
having me.
my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on to this channel and joining all of the other girls that I'm featuring. No team. Anyway, please introduce yourself.
Hi! Oh, God, it's such an honor to be here. I really appreciate it, girl. Um, my name is Danica Miner. I'm from Denver, Colorado, and I have a silly little band called Viperwitch. We're new wave of traditional heavy metal. Yeah?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, God, I hate talking about myself. I always get so awkward.
Well, get ready to be awkward.
Yeah,
So,
get for the whole time. Yep.
um, and you
How
do.
do I get through?
I understand that you do a couple other things too. Some writing.
Yeah, so for the band specifically, I write everything. I started writing about 8 or 9 years ago, back in about 2014, 2015, and it's just kind of progressed from there. I play lead guitar and I do lead vocals, which wasn't originally what I wanted to do. I just wanted to write guitar, write lyrics and things like that, but then just have somebody else come in and sing because I really wasn't a singer. I had to kind of figure that out on my own, and yeah, it's been a process, but yeah, I guess I'm the lead vocalist now too, so
Well, you sound great. I love your singing. I think
thank
you sound
you.
perfect. And it's also always like that. Like, I didn't want to play bass for my band. And then I was like, that's what's going to happen, though. And
You better buckle up. Yep.
because the thing is, there aren't the number of women in heavy metal to be able to, like, get everybody you want for the style you want in the city you live in. So, you know,
It is. Yeah, no, that is, it feels like an impossible task. It's like, fuck, I want to do all females, but everybody, once you get everybody together, everybody wants to do something different. So it's like, shit, okay,
yeah.
well, maybe we can just kind of wing this and see where we go. I did have a couple all female bands, but yeah, the last one I did was Straight Pussy. We were all female hair metal band, but of course I was like, I love hair metal, but I can only do this for so long, guys. Like, I can only write these sleazy riffs and these easy lyrics for so long before you kind of get burnt out. But
Yeah.
it's hard, especially in our cities. There's just not enough, and it's really depressing.
Um, well, on the sleazy lyrics note, you're making me think of something that came up earlier this week, and I had like posted in my stories, but I had to remove it because I was laughing like way too hard. I have a playlist on Spotify that is all of the songs with female vocalists that have won a rock Grammy. And
Oh, that's amazing.
when you get them all together, the lyrics, well, some of the songs are written by men, but the lyrics are just shocking because they're like every song seems to have the theme of I'm so sorry that I'm like I must like make myself small for you. Forgive me. I need to get right with God. I'm a bad girl. And it's like the
Yeah.
most disturbing, like it's like interesting what the songwriters were doing. But it's just weird what got collected. But I don't know. Anyway, sleazy lyrics. I still kind of think like it would be kind of fun to write a song that was like a little subversive and have it be like those kinds of weird submissive lyrics, but with a chorus that was like, just kidding.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah. I completely agree. Yeah, it's really sad. You do see a lot of, I mean, modern pop. I think it started about probably in the late 80s, where women were, how do I explain this? In the kindest terms, I feel like we were just kind of subjected to selling ourselves and say pretty much making ourselves small and palatable for society. And that's when it was like, all right, you're only singing about ex-boyfriends, you're only singing about wholesome Christian things. And I think it's just that is kind of the continuation of the oppression of women for so long. It's take our power away because it's scary. It women can be fucking terrifying. There's no doubt about it. And I think in music, once a woman comes out, for example, like Wendy O. Williams in the Plasmatics, you had the Runaways, but Wendy was kind of something fierce, and she was speaking about what the fuck she wanted to speak about, and she was equal to men. She was talking about politics, drugs, sex, rock and roll, and guys did not like that. You know, she got a lot of shit. She got a lot of flack.
Oh, Wendy O, what an icon. So you're a little frozen right now, but I want to get into our questions. I assume you can hear me because usually people can when they freeze.
Second, it looks like my computer froze. Hold on 1 second, sweetie.
Okay. Okay. You're good. I can see you. You're
Right.
good now. Yeah.
Can you see me? I'm so sorry. My computer went crazy.
Everybody's computer freezes at some point during the thing, and then I'll just keep talking and being like, okay, now I'm gonna ask you a question. But yeah,
yeah, we're gonna keep going. No, you're good. You're good.
I'll just start monologuing when it's like time for my soliloquy or something. Okay, can you tell us the story of when you realized you loved metal and you needed to make more of it?
Oh my God. Okay. I would say it was about 6th grade. Yeah, about 6th grade. So 3rd to 5th grade, I was in Catholic school. It was horrible. Was bullied a lot, and then 6th grade is when you go to public school for me. And my friend's older sister, actually, she showed me Wendy O. She showed me like Doro back in the day when she was in with Warlock, and my dad at the time, my parents were musicians, so I kind of always grew up into it, but it wasn't until about 6th grade that it really, really hit me like, holy shit, this is fucking cool. Like, I want to do this. And at the time I was learning really, really to play guitar. And yeah, I think that was it for me. It was over. And then, you know, I think it kind of came back again around my early 20s when I had retired from snowboarding. It came back again, and it was kind of like a little bug in the back of your head being like, hey, what's up, girl? And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do this. Like, fuck, I can't run away. But yeah.
That's so cool. I didn't know that about the snowboarding chapter of your life.
Yeah, that was painful.
I've never been able to do any sports. Very clumsy person. But
it's okay.
I can't ride a bike. Like I can, but it's dangerous.
No, it's very dangerous. It's why I retired. I started breaking myself. So yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, my little sister, she's a professional like cyclist on a team that like tours in Europe and stuff. And
oh shit, that's awesome.
Well, we're like totally different bodies. So
yeah.
Also, I just wanted to say, Danica is a beautiful Slavic name for Venus, is it not?
Yeah, Morning Star. There's a couple. It's a long history, especially within the Slavic culture. But essentially, the Morning Star that's up in the morning time, she is one of the sisters of Venus. But yeah, it also means Morning Star, which is also Satan. So I don't know. You can take it any which way.
Wow.
To all the fans out there.
Yeah. Are you Slavic?
No, I'm not, which is so screwed up. I think my mom just really loved the name, which she heard it in the 80s, about in the 80s when she was living out in LA, and there was a girl she was close friends with, and that was her daughter's name, and she loved it. But that side of the family is far more Scandinavian and Irish, and I'm like, you guys are culturally appropriating, but yeah.
I'll look that up. Oh, okay. So if your music were, this is my favorite question. If your music were a movie soundtrack, what would the movie be about?
Oh my God. Okay, so actually fun story. So the whole album that's coming out is actually a concept album. So I want it to be a movie. I really doubt it will be, but it is. We are in the midst of putting it into a comic book. So it does have a really awesome storyline. I don't want to say too much about it, so you guys just stay posted. But I would say any current movies I can compare it to. I can definitely compare it to like Escape from New York, Escape from LA, Mad Max. Obviously there's movie She Wolves of the Wasteland. It's like a dirty 80s like softcore TNT late night movie I saw when I was a kid. It's like an amalgamation of those ones kind of mixed with a little bit of Blade Runner
Oh my
and like
God.
Fifth Element. It's a mess.
No, it's not a mess. It's totally exciting and fun. Well, that's really cool. I didn't know that you were going to have a comic book kind of element to your album, which you are also producing yourself.
Yeah, we're actually in the studio right now. Like physically, this computer is like on our on the desk. Yeah, we're self-producing. We're recording, mixing, mastering. We even have Jay, who's like our head producer, kind of taught me everything the past couple of years. His dad kind of stepped in a little bit to help with a little bit more of the mastering side, just because we can only go so far to get that sound that we want. But yeah, we're doing everything on our own, and we're almost there. It's taken a long time, but yeah,
Wow,
we're excited.
I'm really impressed by the variety of your skills. Everything from like the writing,
Thank you.
concept of the art, snowboarding, producing your own music. Like, what else you got for me? Like,
Oh my God.
whoa.
Well, you know what it is? I think we figured it's because I have ADHD. So I think it's just yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I want to get really good at something and then like after a amount of time I'm like bored and I want to do something else. But luckily I've learned to focus on this one thing the past 10 years, luckily, because yeah, no, this is yeah. But yeah, it's definitely the ADHD. I think that's it. I
That's really
I
cool.
don't want to say anymore. People that know me, they're like, "Oh yeah, she's being humble." I just I don't want to talk too much. Just come and meet me, and then we'll hang out and be friends.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Would a man be humble?
No, absolutely not.
Say
Full
then.
dick out on the table.
Give
Yeah.
it to me.
But yeah. You give it to me, baby. I did do costume design for quite a long time. There it is. That's where all the costumes come from. But luckily, like I hire a bunch of friends to come in and build pieces. So, but yeah, there we go. There's one. I'll leave that out on the table.
I'm gonna have to just make you come back when you're releasing some more singles and tell us more secrets. Secret keeper.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I will. Anything for you, my love. I'll do it.
um, okay. If you could play a world tour with any three bands alive today, who would you choose?
Oh my God. Okay, this one's tough because alive does not necessarily mean touring, and we're talking about you, Blackie Lawless. But I would absolutely love to go with Doro. Like, there's no doubt about it.
You are frozen. Oh, there you are.
There we are. Hi. Okay, where did we leave off? I'm sorry, my computer went
Laura.
crazy. Oh, yes. Doro. Oh my God, that would be an absolute, like, without a doubt. Doro would be one. Judas Priest, and I would say like Lita Ford, definitely. Saxon would be, I mean, I could go on for days, girl. I should stop. But I would say like Saxon, too bad, like I said earlier, Blackie Lawless. I wish he would do more runs for Wasp. King Diamond. Um, yeah, there's a lot, but I would definitely say Doro, Judas Priest, and Lita would probably be my top three.
Well, you know that do you know who Snowy Shaw is, the drummer?
Yeah,
He's my drummer. So we go on tour and you get like a little piece of King Diamond.
I would die. I would just die. I would die. I would literally die.
And then we'll
You're amazing.
put Laura in a bag and we'll just take her with us. She's
You're
probably,
gonna put her in the suitcase and you're just gonna come now. Okay,
yeah, I
that's
mean, I
fine.
kind of feel like she's probably travel size. She looks like a little lady to me. So,
She's tiny. She's amazing. She's little German fairy woman.
okay, here's a big question. Looking back, What was a big decision you made that turned out to be a great choice?
Um, I think it was coming back in about 2019. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to do it anymore. There was just a lot going on in my life. There was a lot going on within the band, and I had to basically make the decision like, okay, you're gonna go on hiatus and you're gonna learn to record. We're gonna step in to that world, kind of step away from, writing and all of that and playing live and booking shows and all of that that has to do with actually having a band. And I stepped into the producing world, and there was a moment where I was just kind of like, actually that moment was more like 6 months to almost 2.5 years, where I was like, I don't fucking know if I want to do this. It's tough, I finding the right musicians to come in that you meld with and you respect each other, you love each other, you become really tight, and you're doing it for the music, and it's really tough. And I at some point was like, I just may not come back. I may just sit in the back and write songs for people, and maybe move more into the movie world and writing ambience and things like that. And I almost didn't come back, but it was a good decision. It's definitely worked out. I've found the right people. This album has been a blessing, like having something I wrote so many years ago in a storyline I started building so long ago, and it's finally coming to life. It's like, no, this is what it's about. This is really, really fucking important. And yeah, I guess the decision was just not to give up. Don't
Yeah,
puss out. And yeah, so I'm back. And I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that decision. So
me too. I'm glad you made that
yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, uh, any new announcements for us?
Yeah. So we've got, oh, you guys are gonna like this one. So on the 25th, so next Sunday, it's my birthday. I don't know why I can't get this straight. This coming Sunday, God, girl, I swear to God, um, we are going to be releasing Hellbound. So that's like our fresh out of the box single. Yeah. So we've got Hellbound releasing the 25th. I know, I'm so excited. I'm like, everyone's going to hate this. Nah, it'll be fun. And then on the 22nd of March, we're releasing
Oh,
The Huntress.
uh-huh.
And then on May 1st, we're actually releasing the album. So I'm absolutely batshit excited for that, and finally to be able to like get it out into the world, and then you guys can have it and do with it what you like. So
Well, don't forget to tell me if you do an album release party because I want to go.
yes. And you know what? I'm kind of excited. I didn't book this yet, but we will be playing like our first show we'll be playing Reggie's Legions of Metal in Chicago,
Oh,
like
that's
2 days after the album release. So if you guys, yes, we'll be there. We got asked to play. I cried for like a couple days. I was so excited. So we will be there, and that will be the first show. But I haven't started a party yet. I don't know. We may figure something out while we're out there or
ooh,
come back, but I will definitely let you know ASAP.
ooh, that's so exciting. So Reggie, this is like the third time that venue has come up for me in like the last week. I got invited to
Yeah.
do like kind of like a sort of underground art fair thing there. And I thought, I don't
Ooh.
know anything about this place and it's in Chicago and I'm in Philadelphia.
Yep.
Like I gotta like find out if it's a cool spot. But you're making it sound cool. And then I know that a couple other bands I know recently played there. So that sounds super fun. And also, one of my friends in Wisconsin wanted to meet me in Chicago to see some music. So maybe we'll do that.
You should do it. Reggie's is killer. Girl, you'd have a lot of fun out there. You should do it. Just do it.
I want to
Just do it.
try like one time just driving through. Um, where can we listen to your music?
Oh yeah. So I've been making music videos like a crazy person on YouTube. So obviously YouTube. But they're literally all of our singles, all of our albums are going to be available on like all the streaming services. The big one is Bandcamp. Because I released a very limited amount of merch with the artwork that's going along with some of these singles. So I would say go to Bandcamp first and then obviously iTunes, Spotify, whatever tickles your fanny. It's all there.
Girl, you be out here tickling fannies now. Oh,
Tickling fannies left and right.
you are awesome. You are such a silly goose. Stay in my
I
life.
know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we like blasted through those questions, which I'm kind of surprised about because I felt like we also talked about a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
But which maybe I should like poke and prod you for more of those secret talents that you have been withholding.
Yeah, we could do that. We
Okay.
can do that.
Tell me
I'm happy to share with my babes.
Yeah, it's all babes here. Safe. One time
All the babes.
I got invited to this
Oh my god, I love that.
where people were like, or I was told it was like an all girls party that just girls were invited. My first response was, "That sounds safe."
Yeah. Like your house is gonna get burned down. Your fridge is gonna get completely robbed. Yeah.
There will be no chocolate left. So
No, it'll be gone.
Tell us your secrets. Tell us some of your other.
Okay. I've got some fun. Okay, so if anybody's gone to my Instagram, they might see a little bit of this. But for the people that live here in Denver that really know me, one of my biggest focuses was I'm a chef, but not just any chef. The last 10 years, I've been hyper focused. I am a professional sushi chef. I've worked at some really nice, really high-end restaurants here in Colorado. Yeah, it's wild, but go to my Instagram. I'll start posting some of my stuff a little bit more often for you guys that are interested. But yeah, I literally do that. And then I stepped away for a little bit to kind of focus on music because you can't, girl, the hours are crazy. It's literally like 6 days a week. I mean, you're in from the crack of dawn until about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and it's the same thing every day. It's a lot of work. So I took a break and now I just literally do it for like friends and family whenever the hell they want.
Oh my gosh, I gotta become like friends and family.
Yeah.
Being
Fly out, I'll make you some.
okay. See you soon.
Yeah, everybody that visits, they're like, so about that sushi, and I'm like, oh, that's the only reason you came here.
Well, you're teasing people. All right, let's play a game. It's
Okay.
all lightning rounds. It's very easy to play, but it can be
Cool.
quite hard. No wrong answers.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold up 2 vinyl, and there will be 5 rounds, and you have to pick one of the 2.
Okay. Oh my god, Eurythmics.
Eurythmics. Are
Yeah.
you familiar with Vanity?
No, I'm not, which is fucked up because now that I see that album cover, I feel like an ass.
Well, actually, it was. I don't know if it really was very popular. This is Prince's project that he wanted to have a female vocalist for, and
Yeah.
he writes and produces all the music just like he usually does. But it's a man writing songs for a woman to sing, so it's a little funny.
All of the 80s.
It's a little It's funny. So if you need like something, I mean, I don't know, like really when anyone would ever listen to it. So I'm not surprised that you don't know what it is. I don't know.
Okay, good. I don't feel like too big of a poser.
It's not like it's bad. It's just like it's clearly marketed for like women to feel good, but it's like a man telling the version of like how a woman would feel good, and it's not accurate. So it's just
like men writing women. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. It's not get ready music. It's not sad girl music. Nope. It's just not.
Nope.
Anyway,
nope.
He tried his best. All right.
Okay.
Oh
my god. Oh yeah, fucking yes. Right, nope. Go back to Kate. Right in the back, Kate. Yes.
Look at that album cover.
Look at that. Look at it.
Look at that bra.
it literally looks like it was forged of steel. Like, I don't see any piece of fabric in that.
And it doesn't look comfy. But
No.
this one's got
But it looks cool.
Babushka and James and the Cold Gun on it. This is probably backwards in the video, but so cool.
You see it, yeah, I know, you're good.
Okay, and then I'm realizing that the plastic sleeves are like making these impossible to see.
Oh shit.
Tough one.
Oh my god, Gracelik Aretha's Jazz. Okay, this is a tough one. For continuity oh,
Well, you can talk about
like
why you like
Gracelik is
Frozen.
okay, so Gracelik, I feel like that is like a staple. It's a staple piece of the 80s and 90s, but Aretha Jazz, like that's just kind of like without that, I don't think we would really exist as female heavy metal musicians. You know what I mean? It was like the pinnacle of, yeah, I'm going to go with that. Just because that was like the pinnacle of full rebellion and musicianship.
Bring it on.
In writing.
Yep. It's a real tough one because the other thing that makes this a pinnacle is I think it was released in it was March 13th, 1979, I think. But the song ain't. You already know. Yeah. So, but the song Angel of the Night is the first heavy metal song.
Yep.
It's like, I mean.
And that was, if you think about it, that was at the time of like Rainbow. You know what I mean? So it was, yeah. And obviously.
She was really the first of the female-fronted heavy metal things, and nobody like, or I don't. Yeah. I've never heard anybody say like Grace Slick was the first female-fronted heavy metal act, but like this album is heavy metal. I mean, Dreams is kind
of the whole thing.
Crazy. El Diablo is like a little funny too, but you know, Seasons is a little wild, but that's Grace. You know, that's why we love her because she's just so dramatic.
She was dynamic. She didn't kind of like allow rules within her writing. She was like, okay, we're going to play this at about 160 BPM. And then this song is going to be about 120. Yeah, she didn't give a shit.
Like halfway through its song, it could change as well. And like
key changes and everything.
El Diablo is like kind of like, I don't know, like sort of a Barcelona soundtrack. And Dreams, you're at a circus. And then she wrote like the first heavy metal song. But yeah, I like this choice too. I've been listening to a lot of Patti LaBelle this week.
Oh, Patti, yes. The Queen of Sass. Look at that hat.
Look at everything. The gloss popping. The manicure.
Look at her. She's gorgeous. Look at her.
Manicure. It's like the thing of the week. So, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, girl. I'm here for it.
So.
I love the sleeves. I always struggle with the sleeves of every fucking vinyl I own.
I don't even know why they're here. So, all right. Here's another challenge.
Oh, without a... Okay. Obviously, Donna Summers. But, I mean, you gotta give Yoko a little bit of credit. She is very creative. She is a little wacky. She's unhinged, and she doesn't give a fuck. Did she destroy the Beatles? Maybe. She did.
She destroyed the Beatles? I never want to listen to the Beatles. But yes, I'll listen to you.
I know! Who wants to hear them?
She did a song for thank you for bringing it to an end. End the British invasion.
Make it stop! Make it stop! I still think she was a spy.
Yeah. Yo, thank you. Thank you so much. So, anyway, actually, I know a lot of people who don't like the Beatles, so we're not. Because honestly.
And therefore, yeah, Yoko is the savior. She's definitely creative and she's wacky, and I gotta give her that. She does not give a shit. Oh. And I really love that about her, but.
And this album, the songs on this album, that's going to be backwards. It's really good, realistic writing about like where she was in her life, kind of a Joni Mitchell flavor. And I do think that Yoko's work does sound a little bit like the Beatles, but better. So, that's that. And then this
She
guy,
like a typical woman, she took something that was kind of mad and made it better. Oh, every man is gonna hate me for that statement, but it's true.
I think they watch this channel anyway. So,
Yeah.
and if they do, then they're probably a feminist and they know that we're just kidding.
Yeah. They know what they signed up for.
Yeah, this is our playground. So, this album has
It's iconic.
I mean, we've got Love is in Control, Mystery of Love, Woman in Me, State of Independence. You know, I do think that a lot of these songs were also written by men. She did kind of get that job as well. Um, okay.
Yeah, they did that a lot in the 80s. You know, you had Mutt Lange who did a lot of like heart songs, which is when I found that out, my heart literally broke because I love Heart. It's one of my favorite bands, but when I found out he wrote a couple of like hits, I was like, "What? Why?"
But did he
But it
like,
happened.
did he really write their most groundbreaking hits? No, he didn't write Magic.
No.
He didn't write Barracuda.
Yep.
But who wrote Alone?
I'm pretty sure. So there's Alone and there was another. Oh my God, I have to go actually grab the albums. So I thought. See, I don't want to speak. I don't want to speak too quickly.
We'll discover.
I have to have the internet at my fingers to make sure I'm right because I've gotten in trouble before. But I'm pretty sure. What was the other one? Fucking girl, my brain. I need more Mountain Dew. I'm pretty sure that Anne co-wrote Alone.
Okay. Well, Barracuda.
I'm pretty sure. I have to look though.
And it's also, I mean, like Grace Slick, when she was in Jefferson Airplane, she wrote White Rabbit and Somebody to Love. So, like, I mean, Jefferson Starship, I saw Jefferson Starship, and Grace wasn't there, and I think I, like, was busy making fun of my sister's pimple for the entire concert. So,
You're like, this concert sucks. I want my money back.
where's the girl? So,
Yeah.
here's a hard one.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. I love Joan Jett, but I'm gonna go with Susie. I think that Susie kind of didn't get swayed by the 80s pop wave and 90s pop wave. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go with Susie on this one.
I would go with Susie too, because Susie, I think that 1975, she was the first woman on the cover of Rolling Stone. Maybe she was the second. And that is the year that the Runaways were formed. So we know that.
They were inspired.
Yeah, this is what she was trying to be. We know that. Look at the haircuts.
I know. That
That's okay.
shag. Oh,
We all want to be Susie Quattro at the end of the day. She's so gorgeous.
just look at her.
Fun story
It's
about her and her leather jumpsuits. She went to have a photo shoot and like promotional photos, and the photographer told her that she couldn't wear leather because it was out of date. It would look like Elvis, and Elvis just, I guess, wasn't cool anymore. And she said, "Well, what if it was a jumpsuit?" And so she
Yeah.
tried it, but these are film photos, so she didn't know what they looked like. And when they were printed, right word, anyway, when they were made, she saw them and she was like, "Oh, that's sexy." And so that's why she continued to wear her leather jumpsuits forever after that. Forever after. Also,
Thank you, Susie.
and you know, her like the way that she sings over her bass, yeah, it's quite a skill because she's not singing the same rhythm as the bass in most of her songs. So yeah,
Yeah, and that's really difficult to pull off.
yeah, and I don't know that Joan wrote a lot of the music that she performed. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think so, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
She's still an icon for a zillion different reasons, but I too would have chosen Susie Quattro because look at that bass guitar
So hot.
and
So hot.
this face. Beauty. Beauty.
Look at that.
So we are now nearing the end of our episode. Sad. And I have some promotions that
No,
I'm
wait.
excited about. This
Yeah, do it.
we just got a special offer to give to our viewers from
Yay.
from Bellatrix Armor. Wonderful fashions. Yes, beautiful leather fashions. Honestly, I think like every cool girl in metal has a Bellatrix Armor item at this point. And if you don't, guess what? Now you get free shipping and discounted international shipping. So all my girls over in Spain and the Netherlands and Mexico and all the other places where they make great metal, you can be as cool as the Americans and get yourself some Bellatrix Armor. And then I'm just being so annoying today. And then Strings by Aurora, which is where I get these hot pink bass strings. If you DM them that Joe Gamel sent you, you will get 15% off your own colorful strings. And they have all kinds of colors and they do guitars and bass. So that's for everybody. And to get that discount for Bellatrix Armor, you just need to DM her JGRG, Joe Gamel's Rock Goddesses, and you will get your free shipping. Yeah, so
Yay.
yeah, everybody go support the girl, the other girls. So that's it. Well, I'm gonna have to have you back on because you were a freaking hoot, and I love your energy. I'm so excited. I'll definitely try to make it to Legions of Metal to see you. Do it live.
Yeah, please let me know if you come. We've got an Airbnb, so you can crash with us.
Oh, sick! Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, we're gonna have a party there anyway, so just come hang out.
There's got to be like some kind of like girls only zone, like a note on the door that says no boys allowed. I mean, I guess they can come, but you know,
We'll do a bra check.
what's that?
If you don't have a bra, you can't come in.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're like, wait, what?
I was like, well, then, yeah. Anyway, I didn't get it. So, anyway, thank you, Danica. Thank you so much for being
Thanks
on.
so much for having me. It's been amazing, love. Yeah.